Oh, poor Wander. Through the course of this game, you gotta kind of feel sorry for Wander. He's just doing what he's been told, and his girlfriend's still dead. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, but every time we beat a Colossus, Wander, his clothes get dirtier and his hair gets darker. His face also gets dirtier. So yeah, there's actually like a sense of progression. You can see it better here. Oh my god, his thumb. Oh man. PS2 graphics. They were good, they weren't great. Speaking of awakening, hey Dorman, why don't you wake up Mono, huh? Oh well. We've got about less than half, I guess, of the Colossi left. Let's see, he wants us to go over there, so we haven't been that way in a while. Might as well go ahead and do that. But first we have to wait for aggro, as usual. Aggro. I love the kind of weird speaking that they have in this game, just the kind of gibberish language, and then people's names obviously are still spoken in English, because I guess that's just universal. So yeah, we just want to cross the bridge that we always cross to get over here. As you can see, there's a kind of a black cloud to our left. That is actually pretty much where we want to go. The first time I ever played this game, this Colossus was probably the one that gave me the most amount of trouble. So, yay for that. He's not really that hard once you know what to do, but the first time playing this, I was so angry just because I couldn't figure out what to do. Dorman's hints didn't really help either. Like, he doesn't usually he'll give you some sort of a hint for the fight itself. But this time, not really. There's that hawk again. If it comes near me, I'll try and jump on it. Oh, see, that should have worked. That looked close enough that I should have been able to jump on that. Yep, just straight ahead. Right into the cloud of darkness. But we might as well go over to that save shrine. Get a white-tailed lizard. I don't think we got one in the last video. This is exhilarating right here. Again, most of these videos are literally just going to be like 10 minutes of, oh, we're going to the Colossus, herp-a-derp, and then like 3 minutes of, I'm fighting the Colossus, and then that's it. So yeah. I'm running out of things to say while we're going to the Colossus. Maybe I'll start cutting out the, no, I can't really cut out the, going to the Colossus stuff, because if you've never played this game before, it's good to know where you're supposed to go, because that's something that this game doesn't do that great, which is, when you're trying to go to the Colossi, it can be really annoying your first time. Just because a lot of the routes are kind of out of the way, and you don't really know what to do. So I guess that's my justification for not cutting these things out yet. Thankfully, the save shrine's pretty much right here, where the cloud of misty blackness is. Because I don't know if it's smoke or mist. I think it's either or. This is how you get around in Skyrim, not in Shadow of the Colossus. Seriously, Skyrim is ridiculous like that. Like, if I ever have to go around a mountain to get to somewhere, I'll just be like, nope, and I just climb over it. Like, even places where I'm not supposed to go, I just climb up the mountain. I don't know if they intended you to be able to do that or not. Okay, Aggro, really? Whatever. The hell are you? There you are. Come on. Come on. Who's a good girl? Also, speaking of aggro and girl, the game in the beginning, when it's going over tutorials, calls aggro a boy. But apparently aggro is not a boy. Aggro is apparently a girl. So I don't know why the game got that wrong. Same with Dorman. We actually don't know if Dorman's a guy or a girl. Just because there's two voices that they use for Dorman. And one is a male voice, and a female voice. The male voice is more predominant. So I always just call Dorman a guy. As you can see there are a bunch of geysers here. Maybe they'll be useful during the fight. And might as well just check out this cave. And this guy's kind of similar looking, like the second Colossus. Also the music, I love this music. It only plays... The second Colossus in this one. That part. I love that part that just played right now. The soundtrack. This is another one that can, if it hits you, it's going to take a lot of damage off. Or it's going to take a lot of health off, and it's going to do a lot of damage. But you can always tell when he's about to hit, or when he's about to attack you, because his eyes start to glow orange, I think. And, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's a lot of damage. So what you want to do is you want to lure him in the middle of one of these geysers. He is... I don't think he's quite there yet. And now he's going to do this attack where he just kind of lifts his hind legs up. See, like I was saying before, Dorman doesn't really give a real clear-cut hint. He just says, like, oh, a rude awakening, bleh. But he doesn't say, like, hey, there's no pun, there's no, like, clever way of saying, hey, get him over the geyser and flip him over. Because that's what we're doing right now. Once the geyser activates again, he's going to get flipped over, kind of. He's kind of going to be like, oh, I'm trying to put myself back on the ground, but I can't. I'm just going to wave my arms around. So what you want to do is aim for the, I guess they're sort of sigils. Oh, and there's my phone's alarm, which is always good. But yeah, you want to hit him on the underside of his legs, which will actually flip him.
And now that I think about this, this guy has a very turtle-like design. I never actually realized that before. But anyway, what you really want to do now is go to the side that he's flipped over on, get to his stomach, and you should be able to climb up him. Don't take too long, because obviously he'll flip himself back over. Now what you really want to do is get to his back. Just make your way from his stomach to his back. The epic music is playing for like no reason. I'm just climbing him right now. I'm climbing an enemy I downed very dishonorably. Alright, turn over please. Thank you. I don't know how I landed on him like that. At least I didn't fall. This is one of those Colossi where you really don't want to ever fall off of him because you do not want to do this again. You want to do this in one singular try. And he'll usually try and throw you off around here. Yeah, here he goes. Just, you know, slow and steady wins the race like any Colossi. And what have I said before? If you can't find his sigil, 9 out of 10 times it's on his head. And thankfully this one doesn't put up too much of a fight. He'll do this with his head, like after every time you hit him, and then you'll just be able to hit him again. Pretty simple, really. And if you ever need to regain stamina, you could see, like, I guess it's his mouth? I don't know. Just the part underneath his eyes. You can go rest there. I guess you can make your way back up to his back. Should have like 1 or 2 more hits, and then he should be out for the count. All right, 1 more. Let's do this, Wander. Going in for the kill. I'm doing it for a thrill. There we go. And let's try and get back on aggro. Nope. Tentacles.